What up, people? Welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, today's deck is Performage Shadoll. Um, from what I can tell, it's one of the top decks right now, so I thought I'd give it a try and see what it does. Let's get started with the profile here. We got one BLS. Everybody should know what BLS does. Banish Light Dark, get it special summoned, then you can either banish a monster or attack twice with it. Then we got two Shadoll Beast. It has a flip. You can draw two cards and discard a card. And if it's into the graveyard, you can draw a card. You can only use it once per turn though, so you can't have two on the field and do it that way. Then we got Photon Thrasher. It's just a light monster for the chaos. And it can be special summoned if you control no monsters. It can't be normal summoned though, so. Then we got one Shadoll Dragon. If it flips, you can target one card my opponent controls and return it to the hand. And if it's destroyed by a card effect, you can target one spell or trap card on the field and destroy it. So that's pretty cool. Then you got Shadoll Shakwamata. Target one monster on the field and destroy it if it's flipped. If it's sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can send one Shadoll card from your deck to the graveyard, except for itself. So that's sort of cool. Then you got Radiant Hand of the Lightsworn. It's another light monster for the chaos, and it's a tuner, so that's what that's there for. Then you got Intermage Trick Clown. This is where or not Intermage, Performage. I don't know why they're two different names. This is where the Performages come in the deck. This card is sent to the graveyard and target one Performage monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Its attacks change to, or attack and defense change to 0. Then you take 1,000 damage. You can only use the effect of this card once per turn. So then we got Performage Damage Juggler. During either player's turn, when a card or effect that would inflict damage to you is activated, you can discard this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. During either player's battle phase, you can discard this card to reduce the next battle damage you would take this turn to 0. You can banish this card from your graveyard to add one Performage monster from your deck to your hand, except for itself. You can only use it once per turn. So that one has a whole lot going on for it. It can negate damage. It can, what's it now? Let's see. You can add a Performage. Yeah, it has a whole lot going to it. Wow. Then we got Elemental Hero Blazeman. It's a level 4, and it helps you get poly. Then we got Shadoll Hedgehog. You can flip it and add one Shadoll Trapper spell card to your hand from your deck to your hand. And if it's sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can add one Shadoll monster from your deck to your hand, except for itself, and you can only use it once per turn. So there's 2 of those in there. Then we got 2 Shadoll Falco. You can target one Shadoll monster in your graveyard, except for itself. Special summon in face down defense position. If this card is sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can special summon it in face down defense position. So if it gets destroyed by a card effect, it just comes back to the field. That's pretty awesome. And that's it for the monsters. Now, for the spell cards, we got 3 instant fusions. You pay 1,000 life points. You can special summon 1 level 5 or lower fusion monster. We got a bunch of those. We got, we only got like 4. Yeah, 4. We'll get to those in a minute. Then we got 1 poly to get stuff out. Then we got 2 reinforcements of the army. Add 1 level 4 or lower warrior monster. We got a few warriors. There's a little warrior. There's a warrior. There's a warrior. Yeah, so see, we got a few warriors, so it works out. Then we got Shadoll Fusion. Now this card is pretty awesome. Fusion summon 1 Shadoll Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion materials. So it's a poly, but if your opponent controls a monster or monsters that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can also use monsters in your deck as fusion materials. That's huge. You can only activate 1 per turn, but still, that's huge. Use monsters from your deck as fusion materials? It's crazy. So there's 3 of those in there. Now we got 3 upstarts, just draw power. That's all that's for. Then 1 Foolish Burial. Then we got El Shadoll Fusion. Okay. Special summon or fusion summon 1 Shadoll Fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or your side of the field as fusion material monsters. So it's just another poly. That's all it is. So that's cool. Just another way of getting stuff out. Then we got a refusion. Pay 800 life points, select 1 fusion monster from your graveyard, special summon it, and equip it with this card. When this card is destroyed, remove from play, or remove the equipped monster from play. So it's just a way to get extra fusion monsters out. Then we got 3 breakthrough skills. Just a Veiler and Trap form for the most part. Target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls and negate the effects of the opponent's face-up monster until the end of the turn. During your turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard to target 1 face-up effect monster your opponent controls and negate that target's effect until the end phase. So it's a Veiler that you can use twice for the most part, which is cool. Alright, then we got Shadoll Gore or Core. Special summon this as an effect monster. It's a spellcaster, dark, level 9 with 1450 attack and 1950 defense. If summoned this way, you can substitute this monster for 1 fusion material monster that lists an attribute on a Shadoll fusion monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target 1 Shadoll spell trap card in your graveyard except for itself to add to your hand. So it's a good way of getting back like El Shadoll Fusion or the Shadoll Fusion. Really good way of getting those back. Then we got Vendi's Emptiness. Neither player can special summon monsters. Destroy this card when a card is sent from the deck or the field to the graveyard. So it's a good way to say you go first, you don't special summon anything, or you do. Set this, they go for a big special summon, you just activate that, and, well, they can't special summon. Alright, now for the extra deck. Alright, we got 1 El Shadoll. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And it's the 1 Shadoll monster plus 1 water monster. So that's where the extra deck comes in. Must first be fusion summoned. Neither player can special summon monsters from the hand or graveyard with spell trap effects. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Shadoll spell trap card in your graveyard to add it to your hand. So that's pretty nice, and it's a 27/2000, so it's not bad. Then we got El Shadoll Construct. 1 Shadoll monster plus 1 light monster. Okay, it's got to be fusion summoned. If this card is special summoned, you can send 1 Shadoll card from your deck to the graveyard. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles a special summoned monster, destroy that monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Shadoll spell trap card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So it has the same effect as, the whole, if it goes to the graveyard, add a spell trap. So that's cool. So this whole refusion thing, you could, or no, you can't, because that's, no. Then we got El Shaddol Winda. One Shadow plus one dark. Oh yeah, the last one had 2800, 25 for attack and defense. This one's 22 and 8. Special must be fusion summoned. Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. Each player can only special summon monsters once per turn while this card is face up on the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one spell or trap card and add to your hand. So, it's not yeah, it's Shard. So that guy's pretty cool. He can't be destroyed by card effects. That's really awesome, actually. Mirror Force and all that does not affect him. That's cool. Elder God Nodin. This is a wow, really? To get him out would suck otherwise. Yeah, it would. So this is instant fusion target. I'm pretty sure he is too. If you can, I don't know if you can or not. And this card is special summon. You can target one level 4 or lower monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. Its effects are negated. Also banish it when this card leaves the field. Like I said, it's instant fusion material. That's all it is. So it's a way to get out your Xe monsters, or even your synchros if you want them. Alright, then we got Stardust Dragon. He's cool. During either player's turn, when a card or effect is activated that would destroy a card or cards on the field, you contribute this card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. During the end phase, if this effect was activated this turn and was not negated, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. So Stardust is awesome. That's just all there is to it. Then we got Performage Trapeze Magician. Okay, 2 level 4 spellcaster type monsters. You take no damage less than or equal to this card's attack. So it's a 2500, 2000. So that's pretty cool. Once per turn during either player's main phase 1, you can detach one material from this card, then target one other face-up attack position monster on the field. It can make a second attack during each battle phase, but destroy it at the end of the battle phase. These changes last until the end of the turn. If this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard, or if this card in your position is destroyed by opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one Performage monster from your deck. So it has a lot going on for it, and it's really awesome actually. It can double an opponent's or double one of your monster's attack, or not double, but what it attacked twice. So that's really cool. You don't take battle damage equal to or less than its attack. So if you can bump up its attack, you could just not take battle damage. If it's destroyed by battle, or if it's destroyed by card effect, you can special summon one Performage monster from your deck. That's really cool. So this is a nice card. I really like that one. Then we got Skyblaster Musketeer. Detach one, change one monster on the field to face down defense, or detach 2 and target one face up card on the field, shuffle it to the deck. You only activate one effect per turn. Then we got Exciton Knight. Once per turn during main phase, if your opponent has more cards in their hand and on their side of the field, you can destroy all other cards on the field. So that's cool. Then we got Bujinti Tsukiyomi. You can detach one, send your entire hand to the graveyard. If you do, draw 2 cards. That's the whole point of that card being in here. That's it. The other effects are for Bujin monsters, so just draw power, which I probably won't use much. Then we got Abyss Dweller. Well, this card has an Xe material attached to it, or was originally water. Okay. Well, this card has an Xe material that was originally water. All water monsters you control gain 500 attack. Once per turn during either player's turn, you can detach one Xe material from this card. Any card effect that activates in your opponent's graveyard cannot be activated this turn. Okay, so that's the deck. I actually want to do... No, dark. Hold on. There's one more card I want to add to it, if I can find it real quick. There it is, Dark Rebellion. It's actually starting to become one of my favorite cards now, so it might not be that great, but I really like it. So that is the deck. There's a few things I would probably change a little bit. But for now, I'll leave it as is. And we'll go with it. But if you like what you're seeing, leave a like. If you want to see more, hit that sub button. But thanks everybody for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.